Hello everyone, welcome to these Battlegrounds. I'm Bobby B, and today we're looking at the Hasbro Pulse exclusive, the next set for the Mad Marauders sub-team, Low Light, Spirit Iron Knife, and Niyol. So it's going to be a 2-pack. We're in our simple pack. Look at all that cardboard dust. We're in the simple, boring packaging. We get a nice Mad Marauders logo right there, though. GIJoe team, Low Light, Spirit Iron Knife, and Niyol. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone says this is a 3-pack like they did with the Naugahyde set. GIJoe Classified series, not a whole lot going on. It's going to be number 128 in the series. We got our attributes broken down by each character. We got a shot of that artwork. QR code, I haven't checked it in a minute, not sure if it works. We got some nice looking artwork over here on the side. Flipping it over on the back, we got that nice little digital render shot of them. And we got some tents, you know, bivouacs confirmed, who knows. Shot of Niyol, shot of the grenades on Low Light's torso, and then we got Spirit's headband. So no Easter eggs that I can tell or anything like that. Kind of missed those days. They were fun. So this is gonna be our third, or our second and third Mad Marauders group team members. We know we got Slaughter coming. Where's Footloose? Bring on Footloose, you know. But diving into Low Light, we'll start with his gear. We got the Master of Disguise Zartan sniper rifle. It's a little bent in the barrel there. We also saw it with the Arctic Bat. I'm not a big fan of it. It's futuristic, sure, but this is going to drive me nuts, this bent barrel. Suppressor comes off, but without the suppressor it just looks goofy. Goes back on. It's got the porthole for blast effects. This little piece comes out, and this futuristic magazine can come out. It goes back up in and closes. And then the strap's like that molded plastic. I mean, as far as the strap fitting under the arm when they grab the weapon, that's a nice touch. But otherwise, it's just kind of meh. And that's in that Mad Marauder blue. See if I get that. That's not gonna want to stay standing for me. We'll lay that back down. We get big rucksack, same one we got with Tunnel Rat. A lot of nice pouches and molly webbing. And then we get 2 of the small elbow flashlights with a blue lens that kind of matches it, brings the set together. And those peg into the top. Very interesting reuse, if you ask me. Look at that cut. Wonder if this opens up. Nope, glued in. But you could have some spotlights. We got our quad nods, which we saw before with Tunnel Rat. We get a very thick silver knife with a black handle. We get our little wind reader, wind gauge. And we get his traditional blue visor, eye pro, goggles, whatever you want to call it. And then the artwork has him pictured with this this green satchel. Going into the figure himself, he's looking pretty good. He's basically the same as one we just got, what, a year ago? Take his goggles off. It's going to be the exact same figure. The Marauders one looks like he's got a little more bags under his eyes. He's been on some more missions recently, huh? But nothing too different. Similar paint apps. I guess he's got some silver where his are all black on the gray instead of just all black. Even this one's black, so. And if you wanted to, you could mix and match your goggles and visors and everything. Sliding him out of the way. Quad nods first. Oh, it's going to be a tight squeeze over the folded beanie. Tassel cap, whatever you prefer to call it. I don't want to stretch this out. Maybe they're not meant for him. Does the artwork say who they go for? It does not. I'm sure if you heat him up, but stretch him over, they'd be good to go, but I don't want to break them on camera. Otherwise, you're looking like that. So maybe these don't go to him. So we'll slide those over to Spirit's pile. Got that knife. Drops into that lower leg sheath. And we'll talk about the color palette here in a second. It's got a little wind reader. That drops into the little thing on the side. And one thing I mentioned about the first one is I'm glad that all this secondary stuff is attached to the torso, part of the torso. Because when you think of the Pursuit of Cobra Low Light, he loses all that articulation because he has that giant like outer vest thing going on for him. And it's very, very annoying to mess with him. We'll get to his goggles here. Even these needed like stretch to fit on, and they don't fit on the same ones. They look kind of thinner. So you can see mine's all cattywampus from me trying to stretch it over. These ones I thought were real easy to put on. They are. I would have preferred them to be sculpted on. He does take them off in the cartoon, unlike, the Dreadnoks and stuff, but to try to get it to fit, it just doesn't look right to me. And that is a very, very snug fit. Let me know in the comments if you picked this up, if yours were that difficult to put on, if they were weirdly, it just doesn't look right to me. Kind of want to pop them off and see if they're same size as the other ones. They're about the same. Obviously my gray one's been on for a little bit and been stretched out. So definitely heat these up, maybe try to work them that way. Because that was, even a second time. Try to make sure they don't roll. Oh, dang it, now they're not straight or centered. Maybe it's that blue paint, it just looks off. Let me know in the comments below if you guys had the same difficulty. And that'll wrap it up for Low Light. Diving into Spirit, we get Outback's rucksack. And I think we're seeing this again real soon, actually. And it's definitely a nice rucksack. Look at all the pouches and the detailing, the texture of the material and everything. It's a very nice backpack. Then you get the E-tool that pegs into it. I'll slide that back over here for a second, circle back to it. With the, I'm guessing part of the E-tool molding is this flashlight that we get with Outback. Look at, come on, what is happening? The Hasbro warehouses and factories. This is ridiculous. So you get a nice elbow flashlight. No paint on the lens though, which is kind of disappointing, especially since they could have done that blue like they did with the rest. And Spirit doesn't have the leg pouch for it like Outback had. So very weird weird item to include. We get, the quad nods I already showed. We'll circle back to those and get those on Spirit. We get that M4 with the no stock that we saw with Outback. Magazine drops out. This one's a little bit straighter than Outback's, but nothing too crazy. And that definitely also pegs into that. You can run his arm through it, or if you really wanted to, just have it like that and have it floating strap. We get a silver knife with a green handle. We get this, this knife was in the tray, like bulging out. Silver knife, a little bit of detailing going on there. We got paint for the, like the bird skull. And if we grab Spirit's V1, we know that we had that same knife. Bird skull's not painted, but that texture on the back of the blade is painted up. We also get that same sniper rifle we saw with Spirit. Magazine drops out. It's got the port for blast effects. Not a whole lot of paint apps, but same as the first one we saw. We already know we're getting this with the retro Cobra Trooper out of all the weapons they're going to give them. And then we get our same 1911 looking pistol with the eagle wing sculpted into it. Just no paint apps. And that's got the porthole too. Did the first one have no, the first one's just all black. So loading up our man here is the exact same as the last one. We do have the headband painted up, and it doesn't look as good as it does on camera in person. Even on camera, it's still not even looking like it. I'm gonna get this light closer to it for you guys. It's got that pattern going all the way around it, which we didn't see with the first one. Then we got the Marauder blue hair ties. No shoulder logos, no sergeant stripes. We do get a little bit extra paint on the wrist gauntlet there, but that's about it. Everything else is the same or less paint apps. He's got a no shirt underneath the button down. Missing the belt buckle. Obviously we got the green stripes. Working our way down, same sheath, same holster, same boots, just we get a little bit extra paint. So not a whole lot of different going on there, minus the headband and some striping. Still got the Joe Pro communicator. Then everything connects into his person. Make sure that is the same holster. I had to double check for you. He's good to go. No place to put that flashlight though. Let's get the quad nods on him. See what we got going on here. Oh, I can't get it over his hair. There you go. They kind of fit him. A little bit of extra poof there. I don't remember in the promo. I'll have to look at the promo shots and see who these went to. But there you go. Oh, and then last but not least, we got Niyol, which is Navajo for wind, I believe. And that's just going to be a repaint of Freedom. But otherwise, same concept. It's got the arms that pop off, or wings, arms that pop off. And you get your extra set of wings too for him. So I'm surprised we haven't seen this mold sooner. It seems like a very oh, that is soft. You guys just saw how that bent. So good to go. There's a good bit of paint. Looks different. Minus he has these giant pegs, and those obviously peg into Spirit's wrist. I don't think I did. I was doing reviews when Spirit came out. I don't think I have a Spirit review yet. He overall feels softer. But he, as he's all crooked and crazy looking. He pegs in on the arm. He's an evil looking bird. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. A different kind of eagle, I'm assuming. I'm not a bird watcher, guy, so I couldn't tell you. But here's our three side by side. Marauder Barbecue went on clearance, so hopefully everyone has them. If not, everyone's going to be scrambling to pick them up, even though he's got those dang Destro legs. Or Destro boots. And those legs that don't want to stay standing. But I think the colors look all great together, all lined up. Which I know with it being, what, year and a half, 2 years since we got Barbecue, now we're finally getting more Mad Marauders, and then we know we got Sarge coming in the not too distant future. So can't wait to add him to the mix. But there you have it. That's your Mad Marauders Low Light Spirit. Did you guys pick this set up? Skip out on them? Mad Marauders not your thing. You already got these figures. You don't need more of them. Are you a huge fan of the Mad Marauder sub-team? I don't even know where I'm going to put them in my display at this point, so let me know in the comments below. But thanks for hanging out and watching me struggle with those goggles. Let me know if you guys have the same issues. Till next time, load up, grab your kits. See you in the battlegrounds.